No. I'm starting to enjoy answering the whole point of the video at the first second. It doesn't have that super low 120 millisecond latency. In fact, QCY-T5 claims 65 and actually perform at 200-ish. So you know where this is going. But still, if you want something that's half in-ear at around Halo GT1 price, this is one of a rare find. And I tell you now, it sounds very decent. And there are a couple design choices that you don't get with most other earbuds at this price. So let's talk about it right now. Selamat pagi! Good morning everyone, Kenneth here, and today we're taking a look at the Plextone 4life. They reached out and sent me this for an honest review on my part. I'm trying to crank up as much review videos as I could here, so if you appreciate the work that I do, please consider subscribing and also don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Thank you. Let's check out the unboxing clip real quick here. This box kind of reminds me of Halo unboxing experience, but it's a bit different inside. We have a plastic covering and I see they're going for the Sabbath unboxing feel here, separating the earbuds and the case. And also under that, we've got a very short fettuccine type micro USB cable, a warranty card, a manual book, and let's forget that this thing exists, okay? Just kidding, they actually could help these fit properly if they keep falling on you, but those are just generic earpods, earwings that doesn't fit here perfectly. And worse, you have to put them on and off every time you want to use it. They don't fit in the case at all. So yeah, maybe it's considerate of them to put these here, but I think it fits good on me already just the way it is. So I'm not gonna use it. Okay, while we are here, let's talk about the build quality and fit. And I won't complain too much because this thing is going for about the same price as the OG Halo GT1. At 20 bucks, the fact that we've got Sabbath X12 like design is already a plus. That makes it fit very well, especially when compared to others that adopts an AirPods like design. Your natural ear shape will hold the earbuds in place naturally. And if you've seen my old videos, you'll know my left ear just can't hold this type of earbuds very well. But fortunately, this has never fell on me. I'd go as far as to say that this could be used for a run or a gym session even, especially with that IPX5 water resistant rating. One more thing is the plastic does feel cheap, and after a good while, like let's say an hour, it may hurt a little bit just with any other half in ear design because they are literally plastic that comes in contact with your skin. But the looks when you're using it definitely doesn't look cheap. It's very flush in the ear, and let's try a quick head shake test, shall we? Okay, it's been a while. Most importantly, these don't fall. Okay, next, here are some quick list of things you have to know. First, the LED light on the earbuds constantly flash blue. Even when you're listening to music, even when you're not listening, this could be a deal breaker. Second, the case has this weird two-tone look and feel to it. The lid part is like pure plastic while the lower side is soft to touch matte texture. And I'm afraid that this will be very prone to scratching, but only time will tell. But I think the reason why they do this is to make the upper lid translucent. So you can kind of see whether the earbuds inside are charging or not. Some manufacturers do this. Third, and the last thing, it still uses micro USB port, which I won't complain at this price, especially when it's so small and compact. Look at it here. When I compare it to the Halo GT1 case, it's just a little bit more thicker, but that's about it. It's just as pocketable as this GT1, which is amazing. But more than that, it also has 4 holes below the port, which is the battery indicator that lights up every time you put the earbuds in. And that is a very nice feature to have at this price. So that's enough talking about the build quality. Let's talk about the sound quality. Okay, so this part, you know what? I actually like how it sounds. I don't feel the bass to be too hollow or the highs are too prominent. Everything feels balanced and enjoyable to listen to. And when I'm comparing this to the excellent One More ECS 3001, which I like so much, I like the vocals here even better. Yes, of course, the instrument separation is still a bit better there, but the soundstage and the overall sound characteristics is just a more pleasant listening experience here, and it is definitely a pleasant surprise for me. So by the design and the sound quality alone, I think it is worth getting the Plextone 4life, especially if you've been looking for a half-in-ear design for cheap. Again, I have to mention, in terms of bass, these half-in-ear earbuds don't hold a candle when you compare them to any in-ear earbuds. But the plus side is you are free to communicate with other people because you're not blocking any noise. And when eating or making phone calls, speaking to someone, you don't hear your own voice as much as when using an in-ear earbuds. So that's up to your preference. Now, before checking the latency test and the call test, let's talk about the controls real quick. This is one of the design choice that you don't get with many other earbuds at this price. And guess what it is? You have volume control. I'll put the controls for each side on screen now, and they are reliable to use because they use a physical button. My problem is, unfortunately, the same with Sabbath. 3 taps to control volume is tedious to use when you want to make large volume changes. But nonetheless, it's there and I'm really happy to see it. Another problem that I seem to have is that 2-second hold for voice assistant is very close to 3-second to turn the earbuds off. And there's no sound telling you if it starts listening for a command until it just turns both earbuds off. Lastly, I'm sorry for putting this at the end. These earbuds don't turn on by themselves when taken out of the case. You have to manually press 2 seconds on both earbuds and then they will turn on and connect to your phone. This could be the biggest deal breaker, and I've never seen this on basically any other earbuds before, but see if you can accept that. Okay, now let's check out the latency and the call test, and we'll discuss the results after that. I'd like to say welcome back to my subscribers, and if you haven't subscribed yet, why not give that button a gentle bump? And while you're on it, I would appreciate it if you hit that thumbs up as well. Okay, onto the call test. Right now what you're hearing from is my iPhone 10 microphone. Let's check out how the Plextone 4life performs in call test. I'm gonna take both outside of the case, tap for like 2 seconds, both the left and right side to turn them on, and let them pair to your phone. All right, we are waiting currently for these to pair. Coming out of the Plextone 4life, what do you think of the sound quality? And let's check out how it sounds outside. Fortunately, when you put them into the case, they turn off automatically, so yeah. Okay, so now we are outdoors with the Plextone 4life. What do you think of sound quality? Do they sound any good? And again, when talking, this is much comfortable when compared to in-ear design earbuds, because you cannot hear, or actually you hear less of your own voice. So yeah, it's just more comfortable when wearing in-ear earbuds. So that's pretty much it for the call test. Let's go upstairs and finish the video. So, about 300 milliseconds delay. No gaming mode or anything to turn on here. This is just the normal latency you'd get from a true wireless earbuds. I won't complain about this, but yeah, it's still not as accurate as their marketing material makes this look like. And that thing actually applies to QCY-T5 as well. It's just pretty sad to see that the latency doesn't improve when watching videos. But it's not that bad. Also for call tests, let's say if I compare this to a Halo GT1 or QCY-T1, I think what you get is fair for the price here. Also, I forgot to mention, this is dual mode, so you can switch left and right earbuds just fine. Just remember to turn them on and let them connect first. And they pair under one weird name. It's called only BT. And one other possible problem is the connectivity here could not be that great. I've gotten audio stutters already when my phone is just an arm's length. I just put it like right here. But it's nothing serious, and I've gotten it only once. So just to let you know here. So in conclusion, while this Plextone 4life couldn't live up to its 120 millisecond latency marketing, it turns out to be a very solid offering for those of you who want a half in-ear design that fits well, has volume control, and most importantly, sounds decent. And that's all for a very low price of 20 bucks. So that's it for my review. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video could help you decide whether you want this or not. If you still have questions, let me know down in the comments below or ask me personally in my Instagram and Twitter. Also, look forward for my battery test in my special Twitter account at testedbyken if you're really interested in checking the earbuds. I hope you are all doing fine. I'm Kenneth, and I will see you in the next one.